Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Andrea Hutcheson and I am the leader of Team United Fashionistas, and I am so thankful that you're joining me live right now on our team page. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so excited about the subject today. Of course, it's about how can we effectively help our newest paparazzi consultants. And how many of you have felt like every time somebody signs up, and you get so many people signed up because now you have an amazing recruiting system, they usually don't do anything, or you message them and they don't even get started. They just buy their kit and they don't do anything. There's only a few percentage of people that have done anything. Well, today's show, it's about how can we effectively help them, and how can you how can you find out your runners? So I'm going to help you today. But first of all, I would love for you guys to please share this video so that other people, maybe there's some leaders that are struggling on how to help other consultants, on how to help their teams. It gets overwhelming. So make sure that you share this video with others, maybe on your team page, maybe on your groups, or maybe on your chat. I don't know, whatever it is that you use, you're welcome to share this. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you a PDF file for free so that you can download it. So let me get started. Comment below with some of your questions. There's no sound. No sound. Let me check. Let me check about no sound. No. Let me check. Yes, there is sound. There is sound. There is sound. Make sure that if there is no sound, that you would let them know that they need to turn off their volume or something. Okay, so let me get started. I'm excited. Raise your hand if you have struggled with those new consultants and you don't know what to do. Usually, we do have an awesome checklist that Paparazzi Accessories has given to us that we can use as soon as people get started. But it goes deeper than that. I was able, many of you know that I did an interview with John Melton and Bob Hiley. Well, I am in Bob and John's academy. I go and learn there, and I was able to go to the Orlando training that they had. It was a very intensive leadership summit training that I was so happy I went to because I learned so much. Well, Bob has a system called 2, 7, and 30. And it's 2, 7, and 30, and it makes it simple for you to teach your team members that you need to follow up within 2 days, 7 days, and 30 days, and what to give to them. So I had the honor to meet another direct sales consultant for another company. Her name is Brittany, and she was able to create a launching strong sheet, and she made it like so simple. And she says, Andrea, she was able to teach on that, and she says, go ahead, make it your own, make it paparazzi relatable so that you guys are able to get those tools as well. So I was like, yay! I love when people share. I love when I learn. How many of you struggle because you're stuck to the point that you learn almost everything? Maybe you're a leader, you're an elite leader, and you have struggled because you have learned everything about the business, and you're like, okay, what's next? You know, and that's why I do all those trainings. That's why I do all the interviews, because I want to give you all those nuggets and cool things. So anyways, I was able to launch our Launching Strong for our business, our paparazzi business, with my team members. And I'm going to show you that because I know that for us to be effectively training those consultants, we need to find who are the runners. And also we need to make it simple. Many of times, leaders, including myself, have made the mistake to overload new consultants, have made the mistake to just say, okay, here, watch the video, here's the document, you know, go find it. Yes, there's a lot of people that work that way, including myself. I'm just like, okay, give me where it is, or if you don't give it to me, I just go to Google and find it. And so many of us, there's not everybody, we all have different personalities. So we made this, it's basically like a checklist but it's not. It's more in deep detail. And it's simple, and you're going to be like, oh, really? Is that it? Well, it is working. Hello, I have one of my consultants, new consultant, Holly, and I give a shout out to her because she finished everything she had in there, and she got her first team members signed up. So I'm very proud of her, and she's working on her goal towards director. Your goal as a leader is not get to the next level. You should always have, expectations. You should always have goals. But your main goal as a leader is to teach others, make the system simple and duplicatable so that they can do it themselves, so that you can delegate, so that they can take the role of a leader. You're developing leaders. And then 3 is because you want to make it easy for yourself, right? When I first started Paparazzi, I've been with it for 6 years, close to 6 years in the month of July, at the end of July. And we didn't have any resources. Everybody was making up resources. We were trying to find out what to do. So I created a website. I didn't know how to create a website. I just went into Google and said, okay, how to create a website. And I just followed steps. I made mistakes here and there. And I have my website launch. And it's the Let's Flourish Together website. But I was like, okay, I got this. Everybody will be able to find all the tools that they need. I took hours and months to put it together just for them. And people will still not go look at it. Why? Because it's too overwhelming. It's too much information. You've got to make it simple. And that's one of the things I learned from Bob, that you got to make it simple and duplicatable. So let me show you today what I'm talking about as you're sharing this video. But let me pull up this right here. I'm so excited. Let me make it bigger. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to be over here. It's called the Launching Strong. So what is it that you do? Okay, as soon as someone gets started, as soon as someone signs up, because with the new recruiting binder system, you're going to get people to sign up. What is it that you do as soon as they signed up? Okay, and don't be scared if you haven't recruited anyone, if you haven't had your first team member. Why? Because you needed a system. And these are the systems that I'm giving to you for free, which I give to my team anyway, but I want everybody to be successful as well. Like I said yesterday, there's room at the top for everyone. So I tell them, I am so excited, I give them a call, then I tell them that they have to print this off. And they have to fill it out before we get into our next call, which I have a one-on-one call with them, or a FaceTime, or a Zoom, or whatever it is that we can find available for us so that I can teach her. I have met with people locally. I have met with people in Alaska. I mean, Sam, you know how I worked. So I tell them to print them off. And then I ask them, okay, what's your 1-year financial goal? What is it that you're wanting to make? And let's make it realistic. You know, if they have a bunch of friends on Facebook, if they have 2,000 to 3,000 friends and they're very popular, or they have been with another direct sales, of course they're going to rank up really quick because they already have the base. They have the foundation of their business. They already networked with people. So they're going to be easy to go on and move on. But what about those who are just starting? So I ask them to make realistic goals. And then I make them sign the paper where it says, I am committing to myself 1 year to focus on my new business. And I let them sign that off. And so then I ask them, put your why on the left side. Why is it that you joined this business? What is it that you want? What is it that I can help you with? Are you wanting to resign from your job? Are you wanting to make $200 a month? What is it that you're wanting to pay groceries? Whatever it is, let me know what your why is. And then I ask them how to keep them motivated, because there's a lot of people who get discouraged easily, or they need more phone calls. I am thankful that I finally found this system, because last year we went from 1,500 team members to over 18,000 team members as of today. And so it's very overwhelming for me, and I have to delegate because I can't take care of my whole team. And you're going to get to that point as well. You delegate to your leaders and you focus on your front line. on your first level. You help your first level get to where they want to be because they chose you as a sponsor. So I told my team members and my personal sponsors that I am finally home. I'm able to do more with them, and that's what I want, okay? So I tell them, okay, how to stay motivated. How can I keep you motivated? Some say, oh, just give me a call once a week. Just give me a call once a week. So I give them a call. I'm horrible at texting, but at least I try my best to do what I need to do. Then I tell them to get prepared. Now, before getting into all of this, here's how you're going to find your runners. Here's how you're going to find those people that are going to grow because they want it really bad. Those that are going to work their booty off to get to the next level because they want it bad. Those who print this off, those who came back to you with an answer. What you do as a leader is you tell them, here's what you need to do. Get back with me when you get it done. Because if you keep following up with them, which you will for, later, hey, I never received, so I guess I'll move on. But you don't work with those that don't want to get things done, those that don't give you a call back, those that don't call you. For many months, I set up appointments and I will call them, but my schedule gets busy. And so I told them, I said, let me know when you have time and I'll make time for you on my schedule and you call me. If they don't call me, I'm not going to mess with them. They need to do their part as well. If they want it, they're going to make time for their business. If they want it, they're going to go find a way to print all these resources out, whether they have a printer or they don't. They're going to go to Staples and print all those documents down. Just like you're making time today to develop yourself, they need to do the same. So that's how you find your runners. You ask them, oh, so what is it that you want from this business? Are you just want it as a hobby, or are you wanting to build, maybe make it a part-time job or a full-time job? What is it that you're wanting? Once they respond to that, you know what they need. If they just say, oh, this is just a hobby, I really just want to buy it for myself, then you just add them to your team groups. You tell, and then you just say, okay, just let me know whenever you want to make this a full-time job or a part-time job, when you're really willing to work. And that's when you let them know. Okay, so get back to the checklist. It says get prepared. It says complete in 7 days. Why do I have completion dates? Because people need a deadline. Like I said yesterday, we come from a corporate world where people tell us what to do. We have a boss. All of our life, our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, everybody has a boss. Okay, but when we come into a network marketing profession such as Paparazzi Accessories, we don't have that person that pushes us, that tells us what to do, because in all reality, this is our business. We run it like we want it, and you can do it or you cannot do it. So as a leader, I have to work with that mindset, and I have to help them that way. So I give them deadlines, and if they don't get it done by then they need to get back with me whenever they get it done. Until they don't get it done, we cannot move forward. Okay, so here it says get prepared, complete in 7 days. It says the 10 easiest, which are family and friends. Let's say, think of 10 people in your family or friends that will be willing to do a home party for you, or that will be willing to do a Facebook party for you. I tell them to write those names down. And then I tell them, okay, now let's do your 10 best, which is your A team. Why do I call it that? Because I want you to think of people in your that you're related to, or that you're friends with, or that you have talked to, or acquaintances that you think by their personality will be amazing at this business. And I don't want you to judge them. Whether they are a lawyer, they're a nurse, they are a multimillionaire, I don't care. You just put down their names because you really think that they will be amazing at this business. So stop prejudging people. And so they write that down, and then we get to move forward. And I tell them, okay, now it's Facebook Live time. Okay, we are all scared. Okay, so the first time that they go live, I usually do it with them, or I watch their live, and then I call them right back and I say, okay, here's what you need to do. Maybe we need a different lighting. Of course, we're prepping for the past 7 days until they get their kit. So on this one right here, they have a checkoff box when it's complete. So they need to check mark it, okay? And it feels so good, and don't let me lie, but you feel so good when you mark something out, right? So they're going to feel the same way. So I tell them, I want you to do a curiosity announcement for 5 minutes max. Maybe go live within the next 2 days from joining Paparazzi. I want you to go, oh my goodness, I just joined this amazing adventure, and I can't wait to tell you about it. The box is coming in 7 days or so. I cannot wait for you to find out. And I have amazing team leaders, an amazing team, and I want to show you what it is. You know, or just something like that, just to create curiosity. I don't want them to say that they have joined Paparazzi, not yet. Okay, then they have their kit unboxing. So that is a 10-minute video. I don't want them to sell right there unless they make them sell, but that needs to be completed when their kit arrives and they go live. They already have their lighting set, they already have their numbers, they have their tripod, and they're gonna go live, and they're gonna be able to share that they have joined this company, and they just share some pieces, and they show it, and they say, you just wait until I create my event. Or my event has already been created, and I'm gonna have a launch party on Facebook, and I'm having a launch party at my house. So that way you get them excited. They get people to book parties. They get people to get involved in everything. And then we get into my why and why I joined Paparazzi, and it's a 10-minute video. Make sure that you follow the how much time you need to do it. Don't do it too much, because people get bored and people get overwhelmed, and you want to catch those replay watchers, okay? So I'm like watching right here to make sure that everything is going smoothly and the comments are okay. And if you have questions, just make sure that you are commenting below. I just got to make sure that everything is okay. Okay, so we're here. Hey, Sam. Sam's one of my personal sponsors. She's so awesome. Okay, so let me get into the next one, okay? So that's just Facebook Live. But then we also have Milestones. And you might be saying, oh my gosh, Andrea, this is so easy. It is easy for you because you have been in the business. You have already done it. Maybe you already have it, okay? But to new consultants, this makes it simple, and they focus and they know what they need to target for. And so we get into the milestones, and that's why as a leader, you should have a personally sponsored group, because I want you to give shout outs to people. As soon as they finish their checkoff on the Facebook Live, you create a picture and you give them a shout out, because they deserve recognition. They deserve to be recognized for their hard work. They just did 3 things that they were afraid of. And then you go into the milestone, and it's something that we all fail. I fail as a leader. Sometimes I don't do everything I say, but I try my very best to do this, especially now that we're home from our Faith Over Fear tours. I'm excited. So then I have a milestone list, and it says, put another order besides your starter kit, within 1 or 2 days. Everybody, if they're joining with a $99 kit, they should be putting another order in. And so you tell them why. Because by the time they get their 35 pieces, they're going to be gone. They need more inventory. They don't want to be waiting for more inventory for the items to be sold out that day, and then they have to wait another week, right? So you teach them, you explain to them why is it that they need to put another order in, and then you give them a shout out as soon as they do it. Yay, their first order, they accomplished something, they did it on their own. You didn't do anything, you taught them how to do it, and they did it, and you shout them out, okay? And then I tell them, get a different bank account, or get a PayPal business account where they have their debit card. But they need to get a different account, because they need to separate business from personal stuff. And they need to see in their bank account, what is it that they're spending money on and how much money is coming in. Because as a new consultant, they invest, but they cannot see what they're making yet because they're investing. But once they get to a point, they're going to be able to start cashing off their commission check for themselves as they're selling. But they need to see it. You cannot show it to them. They need to see it on their bank account. That yes, they invested this much, but look how much money they got back. Okay, so make sure that they get a different bank account. They also need to get a domain name, because if we go into the replicated side and we get paparazziaccessories.com/whatever number, that's too long for anybody to remember, for even their friends to remember. So they need to get a domain name. They get it through GoDaddy, and they get their name. And then order their business cards, and then sign up for the fashion fix. Explain to them why the fashion fix is so important and so needed. Okay, then you get into them to order 100 pieces that month, that they need to have a goal of ordering 100 pieces a month. And you know, guys, that we have a checklist that has like 100 numbers in there, so they start marking off as they're selling their items. So that's very exciting. I'm making sure that we're not having new releases. Okay, so then they need to book 5 parties. Give them a script on how to book parties. Give them what they need to message those people. And so then they're going to become debt free, and they're going to be business owner, you know. And then I tell them to work towards lively party. Now, many of you, if you watch some of my YouTube videos, I have one that's called The Road to Success, where I acknowledge those who have ordered 500 PV or more. Why? Because they're working towards lively party. And we have to really explain to them what level the party is and what can they get from that if they work really hard on their business, okay? So we need to make that a priority for them, because yes, maybe they're not elite yet, but within 6 months, they can become level the party, and they can get a bunch of stuff for free at convention. And then I tell them to become a director, to add 3 business partners to their organization so they can get a raise and, you know, have a leadership commission. So that's exciting. Then on the Get Plugged In, I took off my information because some of you were not part of my team. Some of you are not on my downline. Some of you are not on Michelle's Johnny downline, because I'm under Michelle, really upline, downline. And so make sure that you put on there who they're going to be watching and when and what time. For example, many of you are under the Frank Divas. And so when you know that they have a video or a call every Wednesday, so you put in there, number 1, Frank Divas, and then you put where on the Frank Divas group and what time and where. And so you tell them where, and then you put your information in there, because you are the leader and you should be doing Facebook Live videos for your team, and you should be setting up a time when you do them. I used to do them at noon, but now we changed. It's going back to 2 o'clock Central Time, because that's whenever I am able to. Okay, so make sure that you do that. And of course, they need to follow the business pages of Paparazzi Accessories and Paparazzi Founders and the Paparazzi Dorks as well. And then you have some activity assignments on the bottom where you give them activity assignments. I have an 100 list, which I'm going to show you after this slide, but I make them do the 100 list. I make them do the Cinderella challenge, which you can find at the letsflourishtogether.com under challenges. I make them, you know, do some crazy, I don't know, whatever I think will work for them. Maybe print out the recruiting binder and do their first presentation live. You know, go live, share your story, and then go with the binder. But whatever it is, give them assignments, and it has to be within 7 days and complete within 30 days, okay? So let me go into the next slide. I have, let me put this down. I have, and then just wait, because you're gonna die with, after this one, there's another slide that I'm gonna show you, and you're really gonna die, okay? So this one right here is the 100 people to help you get started. And many of us have seen it everywhere. Many of us have seen it everywhere. You know, with other direct sales, they always make you fill out your 100 list, because it's going to help you. You have to be able to see who are you going to reach out to. And so make them fill that out. And, you know, follow up, maybe give them some scripts that they can send out. Don't be spammy, don't be too salesy, and things like that. So let me go into the next one, which is very exciting, okay? This next one is called the daily method of operation. It's a DMO. So you have 3 different levels, and I actually put it at, one of them is called strength, and the other one is independence, and the other one is empowerment, because those are the 3 words that Paparazzi has on the mission statement that we have as a consultant. So, you know, a lot of people, they need something to follow daily. And so this is a daily operation, method of operation that you use. And it's separated in 3 different levels. One of them is 30 minutes, the other one is an hour, and the other one is 2 hours. Depending on which level they want to be on, they just follow the system, and it's super simple and it's social media friendly. So anybody can do it. So if they have 30 minutes a day, they're able to do this. It gives them what they need. And then if they have 60 minutes a day, they do level 2. And if they have 2 hours a day, which is usually our full-time, you know, partners, they will be able to do this one as well. And they follow up, and their algorithm goes up because they're following this list. So I'm super excited about sharing this with you. If you have any questions, just comment below. But where is it that you can find this, right? So let me share this with you. First of all, you're also welcome to go into the Let's Flourish Together website. Yes, it is a website for my team. Not everybody has access to 2 things that I have in there. But let me show you how you can have access, because this is open to anybody, okay? Not just myself or my team. But this is the Let's Flourish Together website, and there's a bunch of tools in there. And yes, some people ask you to log in and sign up, maybe on your phone. But if you're on your desktop, you should be able to go into the different things without them asking you to sign up. If you are not part of my team, you will not be approved, but you can still use the tools that are out there. One of my favorites is this one, which it tells them, here are 6 things to do today, and then you follow up with them. And there's a bunch of things that they can find. And if you have anything that you can share with us so that we can put it in there, that will be so helpful, because I hope that you are learning that when you share and you're helping others, that's the best way to go, and you're going to grow even more because you're helping others. So I don't have any secrets. I don't have anything. But for those of you who have been asking about the Faith Over Fear tour, we do have the dates here, and you can click on the dates of the locations that you're wanting to attend. Our next one is in July 7th, and we're going to Hickory, North Carolina. If you didn't know, but we're having a guest speaker, which is Carrie Wilkerson. She is a top main speaker in many different audience, and she is amazing. And I can't even believe that she's going to be at our tours, because anyway. So you're welcome to come to any of them. It's free. I mean, not free. It's free for non-consultants. For prospects, you can bring your prospects and they'll sign up with you. And you're welcome to come and learn. And we're going to be giving all of this information for free there as well. So where is it that you can find all of these documents? Because I'm sure you guys are dying to know, okay? Let me pull this down. And you will be able to, and I'm going to pin it right now, but take a picture, and you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to sign up for this. So let me post it and pin it in the comments so that you're able to find it, okay? So right there, and I'm going to pin this comment. So right now you can just click on this as soon as you're done watching this video, and you're able to download the Launching Strong sheet for you to start using it with your new consultants and your new team members. So I hope that it has been helpful. And I'm excited that you're getting all these tools and that you're able to grow your business. And if you have any questions, just let me know. If you're needing help with anything else, it helps to give some comments. Andrea, I'll do a video on this. Send me a message, and and I'll look, or maybe I already have a video on that. So make sure that you, before you message me with that you check our YouTube channel. Just type in Andrea Hutcheson and you'll find me. But I have lots of videos there. I have old videos too, so don't judge me for my old videos, okay? So I'm excited. I hope this has been helpful. Let me go over some questions to see if you guys have any questions on this, okay? And for my team members, thank you so much for watching. You already had access to all of this, so I hope that you're utilizing it. Don't take for granted all the work that we do and all the learning strategies that we have, because I am telling you, if you don't use it, I'm going to use it, and we're going to grow, and those who use it, they're going to grow. So don't waste your time. Take advantage of this and start today. Don't wait anymore, okay? So let's see, any questions? I printed out. Yeah, I just got my binder, so go in there. Yay, I'm so excited for you, Mary Lou. Any questions? We love you, Andrea. Such a pleasure meeting you. Oh, such a pleasure to meet you, Monica. Any questions about this this system? This system. Oh, I love you, Elisa. I'm so excited that you got to come to the Faith Over Fear in Orlando. We're excited. Yay. Jacqueline says, I created a 10-day new consultant training program for my new consultants with MailerLite to prepare them to get everything that they need to in place and done before they receive their kit. That is awesome. I thought I'd share in case you're interested in taking it to the next level. That's awesome, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Where can I get these forms? I just pinned it on the comments so you guys are able to look into that. So, okay, thank you guys so much. If you don't have any more questions, that's fine. I'm so glad that you guys got your binder. Make sure you take some pictures and you post them on our page. We love seeing you use your binder. It's going to be a great tool, and I can't wait for you to start using the Launching Strong as well with your new consultants and everything. So make sure that you always follow up with them and that you keep in touch with them. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys later.